Hello there, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. Now, I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And at the end of this reading, Libra, I'm going to pull an additional bonus card, including an angel number for you as well. So stay tuned for that, my friends. All right, so let's see what cards we get for you today. The 7 of Pentacles. So this is all about assessing your life, seeing where edits and adjustments need to be made. And look at all of these pentacles here, Libra. I feel for a lot of you, you are going to gain rewards here. Your hard work and effort is going to pay off. And look at all of the rewards, how big and small they are. So lots of different blessings coming into your life because of all the things that you are doing here, my friends. It's such a beautiful energy because some of you are putting a lot of work into seeing growth in your life, and spirit guides want you to know that you are going to gain that success. You are going to be rewarded for this, okay? So that's coming into fruition, and look at all the rewards. Libra, this is a place where you are not only standing tall and proud in that place, but look at the abundance. This is you working hard and seeing the growth and the fruit coming from your hard work and all the efforts that you are putting into this. Like the pentacles, it's all pentacles. It's your material world here right now. So this is financial. This is just abundance in many, many forms here for you. So get ready for this beautiful, powerful energy. And justice. So there's going to be a big decision that you're making here, and this is a major arcana card. This energy is pretty intense. It's there for you. It's in the background for some of you, but whatever this decision is, whatever it is that you're doing right now is going to pay off big time. And because of this, you're going to see a ripple effect in your life. You're actually going to see it unfold. This is such a beautiful thing, and it's you really weighing your options and kind of trying to figure out where you need to put a majority of your energy and where you need to kind of release it, right? And I feel in this day and age right now, we have so much on our plates, right? We have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations, and it feels like time is just passing by so quickly, like we don't have enough time in the day. So this is the energy that I'm kind of feeling here for you today, but I feel a lot of you are really making some edits and adjustments in your life. This is where you're kind of taking a look at possibly friendships, some habits, belief systems, and you're going in and refreshing them, you're updating them. You're really looking at everything and focusing in on that long-term view here, like your future. And that's kind of what it is. And if any of you are feeling any kind of worry around your future, I want you to release that energy. There shouldn't be any kind of worry. Instead, replace that worry, only if you're feeling this, with a vision of what you want that future to look like. Rather than worrying about it, look at it very clearly, like, okay, here, I want to see myself at a very successful place where I have a certain amount of money, I own a home, whatever this is. Like, have a 10-year goal here, Libra, and really visualize that with crystal clarity. And as soon as you see that, because this is how my manifestations work, when I see something or want something, I visualize it very clearly in my head, so at least I know what it looks like. If you understand what it is that you want and what it looks like clearly in your mind, then you're able to make plans and you're able to edit and make adjustments in your life to reach that place. So have clarity around what it is you want and start making changes in your life to work towards getting to that place much quicker. All right, and I feel with, just everything in the world here, Libra, there's a lot of distractions around us, things that take us away from our higher purpose, right? And I feel here, looking at everything that takes away your energy, distractions, limited beliefs, any kind of negative thinking towards yourself, you have to release this. And really putting yourself into a really solid foundation here by creating a good system or routine for yourself that is going to work in your favor here. And this is what this card is all about. This is looking at everything in your life, assessing it, and seeing what works and what doesn't. And whatever doesn't work, you have to release that and start putting in really good habits here. I feel that, even in my own personal life, I've cleaned out my house. I have, I've got a routine for myself where I wake up every morning at 6 a.m. I do do my meditation. I pull 3 cards for myself in the morning just to understand like what my day is going to look like, the things that I can expect, right? And working around all of that. And yes, unexpected things do happen throughout the day, but this is where we are, we have to be a little bit grounded and rooted so these kind of things don't sway us off our path. So I feel here really looking at the things that need edits and adjustments in your life and making them according to what that vision is. And when you're when you're seeing that vision in your mind here, Libra, when you have that crystal clarity, who are you in that vision? What are you doing? You have to really look at yourself. How do you feel? Because that version of yourself, you want to bring it into your now and start living that version in your present moment, because once you start doing that, that's when things start coming towards you. That's when you see the opportunities. And I do feel around you, you are seeing some of the signs from the universe letting you know that, hey, Libra, it's time for change. Yes, you're on the right path, but different what I'm getting here is some of you have been seeing synchronicities in numbers, like angel numbers. I'm seeing a lot of numbers here. So some of you are experiencing, when you pick up your phone, you're seeing 111, 222s, angel numbers, or some of you are seeing animals around you, right? And I speak about this quite a bit on my channel is, this is the only way that the universe can communicate with us is through Mother Earth, is through nature, everything around us. So when we are in the present moment, we are aware of our surroundings and the things that are going on. We're able to recognize some of those signs and the opportunities that the universe sends our way. And what I've done is when I started making edits and adjustments in my own life, I started seeing some of the synchronicities and the opportunities, and they come in the most unusual ways here, Libra. And you wouldn't expect it, right? Things happen, and I'm seeing domino effect happening in my life right now as well, as I make a decision or as I do something. And this is kind of the feeling I'm getting here with this card and the Justice card, is that domino effect, that ripple effect. And some of you are seeing that as you make different choices in your life, as it's like cause and effect, right? Anytime you do something, you see the effect of it, and it trickles down. It trickles down through people and through situations, like all around your life here. So I do feel for some of you that you are kind of seeing this happening and play out in your life. I also feel here that finances, right? It's time to save some of your finances, really get a handle on not spending recklessly here. I don't know why this is coming in, but I feel that some of us, I have a tendency to spend recklessly. I do that. I'm very bad at it, but I've calmed down on that in the last year. I haven't bought any clothes. I bought a few new decks, tarot decks, but overall I've cut down my spending, and I'm noticing that I'm saving a lot more. I'm not eating out. I make all my food at home. So these are the kind of changes that spirit guides want you to make here. Make some sacrifices here, Libras, around your spending habits, because when you do that and you don't spend recklessly, you're going to see a lot of growth in your finances. And I feel truly for you, this is a big thing. This is in your mind. You're wanting to kind of see growth in your finances, and it's all coming here. It's showing up here in the 9 of Pentacles. Look at all of these pentacles. Look at all the pentacles in the 7 of Pentacles energy here. So finances are definitely on your mind. It's in the background for some of you, that growth, and you're seeing that major growth here in the 9 of Pentacles. You are going to see this in your life here, Libras. This is definitely something to do a happy dance for, because whatever it is that you're working towards, I feel that if you haven't seen any growth or you're not seeing any kind of forward movement, that's where the edits and adjustments have to come in. And if you're somebody that's kind of been in a stagnant place, spirit guides are wanting you to make edits and adjustments. And as soon as you start doing that, and this is kind of how I've been doing it with my YouTube channel, where if I want to see movement and I'm not seeing what I want, then I make edits and adjustments. And when I do that, sometimes it doesn't work, and I'm aware of that. So I kind of set my expectations, like, okay, if I make this adjustment on my channel, it might go down or it might go up, and I accept the fact that it might fail or it might be successful. But having that expectations, I'm like, okay, am I good with that? Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. I know what some of the consequences are. So I'm going to do it anyways and try. And if it doesn't work, I'll go back to the regular way that I'm doing it and try something different. That's just how I work. But I'm constantly doing things until I see something I enjoy or like the results that I'm wanting. I'm very results oriented, right? And I'm going to try everything until I see what it is that I want. And I feel this energy is coming through the Seven of Pentacles card for you. And this is where you're going to see that growth, Libra. You're going to see a lot of growth. All of your hard work, all of that energy and effort you're putting towards the areas in your life where you want to see growth, you're going to see it, okay? Know that this is your confirmation from the universe. Keep doing what you're doing. Make little bits of adjustments along the way. And if you're still not seeing things or things flop, it's okay. Try and pivot again. And this is kind of how life works, right? We all come into this world without a manual. We're born into this earth, we grow up, and we're just lifing, right? We're just adulting, and we're figuring things out along the way. And some of us figure things out, and then the universe throws a curveball, and then we got to figure things out around that. And that's just life. So I want all of you to understand that we come here with the abilities, the capabilities to create abundance in our own life, and it's up to us to actually create it, to initiate it. So I want that visualization, having that crystal clarity is where it starts. So having that, like, what does the Nine of Pentacles for you look like, Libra? Because I want you to visualize that success. What does that look like for you? Can you clearly see it in your mind? And if you see it, write the whole thing down and then start thinking about how you can create that in your life. What things can you do in your life right now that are going to get you to this place much quicker? Have a goal, set a goal for that. And as soon as you do that, you automatically, like, this is how I feel. I set goals for myself, right? I have them on my computer and on my cell phone screen. So I know when I look at it, oh yeah, I got to do this. So how am I, and then my brain starts to think and start to create ideas, right? That bright idea, that light bulb goes off and you're like, okay, why don't I do this? So lots of different ways that we can do this here, Libra. Manifestations, having a vision board is very helpful. Having goals and intentions set for yourself, that is going to really help you move in that direction. And I feel here the effort and the hard work that you are putting into everything that you are doing right now is going to bear fruit. And look at all the different sizes of fruit that are coming in. This lady here on this card, Libra, has worked really hard to grow these crops or flowers in the background, and now that they're in full bloom here, she can do whatever she wants with this and make money from it, right? But it took a long time. It took a lot of love and nurture and careful attention, right, to make sure that these grow properly to the size and the whatever she wants them to, and now she can sell them off and make money. This is kind of the feeling I'm getting. For some of you, you have been working really hard and you can feel that energy coming through of abundance. You are going to receive, what I'm getting is this energy of receiving, to kind of allow the universe to give you that abundance here, Libra. I feel there's almost like a blockage. Like, this is kind of what I'm feeling, is that receiving energy is almost being blocked for some of you. Not everyone, for some, because the idea of this is almost so vague that it's unbelievable, right? So for me, for example, I never would have thought that I would come onto YouTube. That wasn't even in my mind like 3, 4, 2 years ago. And now I'm almost at 100K subscribers, right? I was not expecting that. I just put a lot of work and effort into it, and it just kind of follows you. The success follows you, right? As you're working, as you're pivoting, as you're making adjustments in your life, and then it starts to bear fruit. I'm enjoying what I do, so to me it doesn't feel like work. And I feel finding something that is aligned to you that doesn't feel like work, which you enjoy doing, this is where you will see the most fruit. This is where you'll see the most abundance. So I also feel here, if you're not happy where you're at, Libra, change it. You have the power to do it, right? If you're not happy in a position, Find one that's going to be aligned to you, something that is going to make you happy. You have to take the initiative to make those changes in your life. And this is what the Seven of Pentacles energy is. It's all about you making those necessary changes in your life in order to create that success and that abundance that you're seeking, right? And it's not going to fall into our laps. This is one thing that sometimes I hear on manifestation channels, where you're not supposed to chase your dreams, right? Wait for it, because if you're manifesting it, I feel this is a little bit incorrect, because setting an intention and manifesting means that you are the one that has to initiate, but you also have to work towards that goal. And that's where you're going to see the most success, is when you start putting that effort and hard work in, and really putting that love, care, and attention to all the things that you want to see growth in your life. That's where you're going to see that growth. And I feel for a lot of you, you are doing just that, and maybe there's a few little adjustments that need to be made, and this is where you're going to see that fruition come into play here, where you're going to see the fruits of your hard work. And it's such a beautiful thing. So spirit guides are letting you know that there is abundance coming into your lives here. Like, it is incredible. It is so powerful, right? And this is coming in very soon. This is what I'm feeling for some of you. Some of you are already experiencing this. All right, so look at that. Such a beautiful energy here for you. Now, the Justice card, all about your choices and the decisions that you make, and how those decisions and choices have a cause and effect, have a ripple effect in your life. Everything that you do now moving forward, always think about that vision in your mind. Is this leading me towards that place? And making choices based out of your heart here as well, Libra, and letting go of the things that are no longer serving you, which is lining up here with the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like I'm being very repetitive, but spirit guides are really wanting me to emphasize the importance of making those changes in your life for yourself, because that's where it starts, is with us, is with you. Right? You're the one that has to take the initiative to get into action and make those changes. And we are so used to we are such habitual creatures. We're on autopilot majority of our life, right? We figure, well, not figure. We kind of get into this place where we have our regular habits. We have a routine. Sometimes we don't even know that we're in a routine until we actually analyze ourselves. And I get up every morning, I make my cup of coffee. It's habit, right? All these habits we have every single day. I'm going to get off coffee. I'm actually going to quit coffee. That's one of the edits and adjustments I'm making in my life in order to gain that success. I'm trying to live a healthier life as I'm doing this channel, because I feel, when I started this, before I started my YouTube journey, I used to go for 1 hour walks every day at work, at my lunch break. And it was one of those routines where I just kind of did it. And now, because I work from home, I have to make an extra effort to do that. But if I were to wake up a little bit earlier, I could do it. I can actually do it. So those are the little adjustments that I'm making for my own success, to live not only a healthier lifestyle, but also to work things into my into my day that are going to benefit me in order for me to be successful. It's a choice that I'm making. And I feel here, there's many choices that we have to make around our success, around our growth. And the Justice card is basically letting you know to make fairer decisions here, Libras, ones that are going to benefit your highest good. Weigh the options of what these decisions are. Are they working in your favor, or are they working against you? And just taking a look at your whole life, writing things down, even just kind of documenting your day every day for about a week, just to see what your regular habits are, ones that you don't even know or are even aware of. And a really great method to do this, or a technique, is before you go to bed at night, write down your day backwards from the moment you got into bed. Play it out backwards from the moment that you woke up out of bed that day. And this, when you start practicing doing this, it's journaling, you're going to start noticing some of the things that you recognize are your habitual behaviors, right? Habits that you have. And I feel, any of us that are procrastinators or feel like we're lazy, it's actually a habit, and habits are hard to break. This is where it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy and will to release ourselves from those habits we've had over many, many years, right? So these are going to be choices and decisions that you're making. I also feel for some of you, you're kind of in a place where you're having to make a big decision around something that has kind of come up in your life. So spirit guides are really want you to kind of focus in on that bigger vision, Libra. See where that's kind of leading you, this decision. Is this working in your favor or is it working against you? All right, so whatever this decision, I feel there's a new path that has opened up for you as well, for some of you. So this path is kind of facing you and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, do I take this leap of faith? Do I take this big risk and make this decision based on what it is that I want? Or do you listen to some of the noise that is around you through people that are trying to influence your decisions, that sort of thing? I want you to release that energy and I want you to make this decision by yourself without anyone's opinions, without anyone's influence, right? Because this is your life. You have to live it, not them. They're just there. So I feel for some of you have that little bit of chitter chatter around you, kind of trying to sway you to do this or that, the other thing, right? I want you to make decisions now moving forward based on what it is that you want. Okay? And I'm not saying not to take your family, your partnerships into account. I'm just saying, think about yourself in that future. Is this going to benefit you? Okay? And make that decision based around that. Now, what else am I seeing here? So with the Justice card, the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles all together here, this is kind of what the Justice card is. You reap what you sow here, Libra. This is what this card is all about. Every effort, everything that this is like a big turning point for you here. It is a major arcana card. This energy is very prominent. It's there. You can feel it. And your choices are going to now pave that path for your future. So I want you to choose wisely here, Libras, because I feel for some of you, you're going to hit this place very quickly. Right? The minute you start making edits and adjustments that are going to favor you, and know that the universe is working in your favor. They're sending you signs all around you. You can see them. You just have to open your eyes and be aware of them. Bring yourself to the present moment. Self-regulate here and see what's going on around you. All right? And it also starts with your mindset. Shift your mindset to a positive, abundant growth mindset. I have an ebook you can purchase. It's all about that. Everything that I use in my own life, you can purchase that in the description box below if you like. It's a great starting point. So overall, I feel that there is a lot of growth coming into your life. Growth in your finances as well. And it's only going to take a few adjustments for some of you to really see that improvement and that success trickle into your life here. So I'm so happy for you, Libra. I truly feel for a majority of you, you're going to see some big changes in your life, especially by you initiating and making the first few changes. And then you're going to see everything kind of lining up for you. Okay? So I'm now going to pull a bonus card. I've got this beautiful deck. It's called Elke Oracle. And I've used this before on my channel. I absolutely love this deck. It's got the most beautiful cards, the most beautiful visuals. And what I'm going to do is read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So give me a moment here while I shuffle these cards for you. And sometimes I butcher the name, so I apologize if I do that today. All right, spirit guides, what do my beautiful Libra friends need to know today in this bonus card? All right, we are getting Pearl, she who rises. Look at that. This card is all about empowerment, uplifting, right? And elevating. So look at that growth, that elevation. It's all coming in for you. This is what the Nine of Pentacles card is. So I feel like this is aligning really well with your bonus card today. So let me find the interpretation in the guidebook and read that to you today. All right, so Pearl, where is Pearl? There she is. Look at that. All right, so like the iridescent gems she weaves into her hair, Pearl, she who rises, has been shaped by her experiences and has evolved into a being of great strength and beauty. She is who she is because of all of her trials and challenges. She wears a badge of honor tattooed to her back. The mythical bird of fire, the phoenix, circles her back and arms to remind her that rising from the ashes is something she knows how to do. Her focus is determined. You can see her clear, steady gaze looking at you. She has risen up and is now a beacon ready to help others. The message of this card is that you have all the power you need to raise yourself up to the next level. Some of that strength may come from others who want to help you. Look to those around you to find the tribe members who want to lift you up rather than press you down. All right, so where am I here now? This card represents that clear-eyed friend who always wants the best for you. Elevate your own soul by remembering that empowerment comes from within. But a little boost from a friend never hurts. Fierce and wild, remember the phoenix when you see pearl. Rise up to greet any challenge presented to you. You are an elevated soul ready to supercharge your life. This card reminds you to lift your head with pride so you can see the way to your amazing future. Libra, how beautiful of a card is this? I feel this is in alignment with your reading today. I do feel for a lot of you, you are elevating. You are being uplifted right now. And this is through maybe perhaps there's people around you that are helping elevate your energy. But I do feel the energy around you through the universe and your spirit guides are also present, helping uplift you, sending you signs, motivations, inspiration. So be aware of those signs that are all around you right now. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you, Libra. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers. This is going to be your confirmation, and for others, you can use this as an affirmation. So let's see what we get here for you today. Number 11. Look at that. I am intuitive. So if you've been seeing 1-1s everywhere, know that this is your confirmation that you, my friends, are intuitive. Let me read this to you today. You have a keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Look at that intuitive energy, that intuitive power. You harness this, Libra. This is such a beautiful superpower to have. And I do feel that some of you are highly intuitive. You know exactly what the signs are that are coming through for you. You know exactly what kind of changes you have to make. And because of this, this is going to elevate you. I do feel there's also an ascension happening for some of you as well. And, you know, the choices that are coming up, some of the decisions, some of the options that are available to you, make those based on your higher self, highest good, okay? So this is your reading, my friends. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.